Who are you texting?
Gru, voiced by Steve Carrell, is now a changed man. The once powerful super criminal is now a dad. He's softer and a little wiser. But there's a new villain in town. His name is El Macho, so Gru is recruited by the Anti-Villain League to help.
That's why we brought you here.
The charm of the first Despicable Me is still intact with the sequel. There's a romantic subplot involving Gru and Lucy Wilde, voiced by Kristen Wiig. She's an anti-villain league agent. There's also some father-daughter drama and, of course, more Minion madness. The real stars of the show are the Minions, and this film will help you prepare for the spin-off coming out next year, simply called Minions. Kids will enjoy the sequel, grown-ups will laugh at the jokes but may be bored by the film's predictability, yet the eye-popping visuals and the clever pacing save the day.
Hilarious.
And for that, Despicable Me 2 gets 3 not despicable at all kisses. From Minions to Johnny Depp, it's time for The Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger wants us to return to those thrilling days of yesteryear, of cowboys and Indians and outlaws. But after watching this big screen adaptation, you may want to just re-watch the old TV series over and over again.
It's what a man must take for himself.
Johnny Depp is Tonto, a strange man who wears a bird on his head. He's a Native American warrior and he's our narrator, telling the story of how a man of the law named John Reid, played by Armie Hammer, became a masked avenger known as the Lone Ranger. From the creators of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, The Lone Ranger is a big, bloated mess of a movie that is as confusing as Depp's hairpiece. At 2.5 hours, this movie is long and it feels long. It should have been called The Long Ranger. Depp and Hammer did their best with their characters, and the final action sequence is to die for. But The Lone Ranger is tonally off. It's too violent for kids, and this weird oddball of a movie simultaneously perplexes, entertains, and bores. And for that, The Lone Ranger gets 2 Silver Just Went Away kisses. So there you have it, movie buffs. The Lone Ranger is not that despicable, but Despicable Me 2 is my pick of the week. I'm Manny the Movie Guy. More Minions, more Despicable.